Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff, another Just Fun tour, and welcome to the island of Crow's Nest. Now, I'm excited because this is like a pirate's dream. There is secrets in the sand. There is apparently a ship you can access if you're smart enough to get there. We'll see. I know houses are decorated. There's a lot going on. I can't wait to get into it. So let's go ahead and take a look at our map. There are a lot of waterways going on here, which, I mean, is to be expected. Look at the skull in the corner. I do know that those houses in the very back corner are not accessible. They're there just to view, but other houses are accessible. Some clearly are floating on islands. We'll see. Again, lots and lots of waterways, a couple inclines. Let's take a look at our villagers. We have Frank. There's Gaston. Zucker, Bella, there's Elvis, Chops, Canberra, Drago, there's Lionel, and Highball, and of course the dream address is at the bottom, so if you want to come on this pirate's adventure with me, type it in, let's go. You can save it for another time, and as always, it will be in the description along with the creator's information. With all of that said, we can start our adventure in to Crow's Nest, and look at this when you come out. The views, you know it's gonna be good. Look at the customs, the water, the pirate flags hanging from the light posts. I love it. Now, in front of resident services, when I came in, there were a few gifts that I picked up here in my pocket, so I'm gonna go ahead, open those up, we'll see what we have, and then continue on with this tour. Okay, we have a pirate eye patch, a pirate outfit, pirate dress, which we are already wearing. Pirate boots, we got that. Pirate treasure robe. There's a pirate's hat and the pirate bandana. We have the bandana on, but let's switch to the hat because I kind of love it on the custom. Let's add the eye patch. And I think we look so prepared to head into this island. And I'm wondering, do we go along the front? We do go along the front because right away there is a villager house and they're home, and it says pawn shop, so I'm so excited to go inside and see what it is. It's Canberra's house. Look at I love the bars with all the gold and all the expensive stuff in behind with the effects, because everything is sparkling because it's gold. The vines hanging, look at all the stuff. So when the pirates go and they collect all their treasures, they can come here and sell it and get a little cash. I love that. It's just so cute. That is a perfect start to this trip. Look at the customs on the ground as well. Look at this, walks you out onto the beach. Oh, I love it. Look at the customs all over the ground. I thought I saw the campsite in and around here. I could be mistaken. Oh no, it's way on the other side of where we are. Okay. I just want to make sure that we check out these beaches because they're done so nicely. Look at how well decorated they are. All the fish. Oh no! I'm glad we came all the way to the end. There's some poor guy. He got caught in a cage and he never made it out. It's kind of like a warning to people coming up on the beach. Just be careful, because it's a scary place. Although the pawn shop seems so friendly. Alright, can I head back in from this direction? I can. And then we're going to head back and we're going to go through. And it brings us... the blacksmith! Oh, they're not home. I'm so disappointed because it's another group of villager houses. There's a post office. Blacksmith. Look at the post office. How cute. Because pirates, they've got family too, you know? They've got to mail people, let them know where they are, what's going on. I just love the customs on this island. It's just so pretty. I wish this blacksmith was home, but they are not. So again, reason to come back. But look at the detail outside. The swords on the simple panels. So cool. All right, we're gonna... Oh, we're sitting apparently. We are gonna head up the stairs. And where does this take us? it takes us to Able Sisters, where you can buy all of your pirate attire. I love this. I love the kimono done up with the custom of the skull and the two swords across. You've got the pirate dress, like it's our exact outfit. We are made for this island. It's so perfect. Even down to the boots. And then you come across, I'm guessing this feels like an old style hotel. Clearly it says that they've got laundry and stuff hanging outside, but it feels like when you come and you need a place to sit and relax and put your feet up, have a sleep, this is where you're going. And then continuing on, look at the views. Oh, I can't wait to get into more of the views. I feel like we've taken a turn. And oh, you can get views from here. Look at this island. How beautiful is this? You've got the cannon over there. So pretty. Let's continue going along because we have another villager house and they're also not home. I am thoroughly disappointed. I want to get into all the houses, but look at the customs. The sand everywhere, the beaches. Oh, I love it. We're kind of making our way down and around. We don't have a set path that we are taking. I did see other stairs the other way, so we will head in that direction. But look at this. It feels like jungle. And then you come up and you're by... Look at the beaches. Sorry, I get very ahead of myself. The cave and the treasure all beside it. I bet you there's scary stuff in the cave. But heading down further on the beach, you come to that skull lake. And how good is that? The little pond that looks like a skull. So pretty. I wonder if I go into picture mode, if I can just get a bit taller. Yes. That's so cool. That is literally so cool. And so detailed and just a lot of effort that is thoroughly appreciated. Heading across the front, you have little liquor bottles on the ground. We're going to assume that's what they are. But the customs, they're just phenomenal. And then you come to, oh, it's like a little, is this where the campsite is? This is where the campsite is. Oh, and our island owner, so we gotta say hello. Rest your boots. Thank you. I love the campsite set up with the tents, and then you've got the little fire pit area where you can sit and tell stories about all your little adventures that you've taken. Too good. And then it brings us up to another villager house, and they've got food set out, they've got tables set up. They are home though, so I'm so excited. Let's go inside and say hello. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a little pub. This is adorable. Look at the bottles everywhere. You've got the bar set up so you can come and sit and enjoy your beverage. There's food, the little menu. This is so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love the art on the walls. I can hear, of course they have a parrot. Of course there's a parrot in here and it's just chirping away, but this is so pretty. I love it. We are back outside, heading in to what I'm going to call the jungle more. And then you've got more of like a little pub thing. I love faux buildings. I love simple panels. Such a huge fan. That's all I used to build with when I was doing builds. I need to get back into doing more builds, but I love that. And then you have Nook's Cranny, which again, I thoroughly appreciate that it is in its smaller form, because obviously on an island like this, a big, huge, bright store with lights in the windows and decorations just isn't going to fit. This is just more of a rustic little feel to it, and I love that. All right, we've come to the end of that area. Let's see if we can get back down and around. Yes, this takes us back to the front of the island where we came in. Oh, I missed a present. Let's open that up. I didn't even see that one. Good thing we came back around. A pirate beard. You can like fully immerse yourself in this lifestyle. And now, look at the cards on the table. Oh, I love that. I didn't even see that the first time I came walking by. The little details everywhere are just so cool on this island. Oh, and this is up where we were before at Able Sisters, so you can get across from this way. And these are, again, some of the houses that are just built in for the view. We definitely cannot get to them, but I love how they're just like floating little islands with the little houses on them and still fully decorated. That's so good. Okay, this is the stairs we saw before where the post office is. So we're gonna go across this land bridge that I see behind Able Sisters, and we are able to continue our little journey through this pirate village. Look at this. Look at the views. Look at the houses back there. Again, they're all floating on their own little individual islands. You have the three of them back there. I love the view, and I love the waterways and the ideas in and around that. That's so cool. I love when people do big views. Oh, there's a spider. All right, heading further. You've got the skulls and the bones everywhere. But you've got more of these little camping areas where you can just sit and relax and unwind after a long trip. And then down we go, and we come to the main house. So I'm excited. Look at it. It is like covered in pirate treasure. It's got the skull out there. I always say it's like a little warning. But this is a main house, so clearly we need to go inside and check that out. Look at that. I knew it. This is like the inside of like the ship, and look at the treasure everywhere. It is sparkling. You've got the golden chair set up. I love the way that they built the room up using the pillars and then the extra walls. You can really customize houses now, and that's so cool. Oh, there's even like treasure inside that area, but this is so cool. This is where like the captain stays. This is the captain's room with all the gold and the treasure. It's so cool. And then upstairs, it's like the main part of the ship. You can see the water. You've got the, I want to call it a steering wheel. It's a captain's wheel. So you can stand here and steer your boat, which is so cool. You've got the cannons. I love the details. The fact that you can hear the seagulls. There's treasure everywhere. Oh, I love it. I love these rooms. That's so cool. It literally feels... Oh! There is a pipe! That is why you spin things around. There is a pipe. I am so excited. Let's go in it and see where it takes us. This is so cool. This is the boat. This is what... Okay, this is the ship. This is why... Oh, we're in like the middle. If you look at the map, we are like in the middle of the lake. That is so cool. That is why you look around and check everything out and thoroughly check the rooms, because I would not have seen that had we not spun it around. That is so cool. It brings you on to the actual pirate ship. That is so cool. Okay, I am so excited that we found that, and the ship itself is so cool. That is so neat. I am so glad we did our due diligence, because if we had not like fully looked at the room, I never would have seen that pipe there. That's so cool. And downstairs, it's like, it's the dungeon. It's where they're keeping their prisoners, supplies, extra stuff. Clearly somebody is sleeping on a bale of hay. You've got the barrels down here. It's a little spooky. I do love the custom music that they added. I love that there's a candle that's not burning in the actual cell with the bones of the guy that just did not make it. That candle burnt out kind of along with his time here. Oh, I love it. Okay, that was so cool. And again, just the whole reason you go and you thoroughly explore, because I would have never figured out how to get onto or where the boat is. So that is amazing. And then you come down to the secret beach that is all full of treasure. There's coins and gold all over the place. I love the cannon pointed out everywhere. The cannons everywhere are just perfect. Again, warnings for people, be careful. And this is where the boats come in and they drop off all their precious treasures. So cool. Following through, you've got the treasure map. And then we come to the museum, which is done up just perfectly. I love that it's big because, again, I don't know, a tent, I guess, could have worked on an island like this, but I think a big, huge building like this works as well, especially with the items outside the pillars. They're all mossy. You've got the treasure out front. It gives more of like a mansion feel as opposed to like being a museum. And there's no way to get up here. It's a viewing area, so I'm guessing we have to go back around to where we were and go up and then go over this way. Okay. And go through. Yes, and then you can see everything. But I love this. I love how it's part water, it's sand, it's jungle. It's giving like Robinson Crusoe, and I'm kind of loving it. And then, oh, you can get a view of the museum from here. This is right where we were. Then going further through the jungle and through all of the little arches I love. Oh! You've got a very scary pirate setup. I bet you this looks so cool at night with all of the torches, and then you've got the ice items that would just be like glowing in behind the skulls. I love it. I love the custom. I love the standees. But that looks so cool and a little ominous. But I love it. Going through again and across the bridge. And it brings us into more of these waterways, but I can't get over all of the views that are on this island. It's just so pretty. We're following a little further, and that, I believe, yes, we were at this house already, and they were not home. Sometimes I wish that you could walk through, and they would end up being home. All right, following through a little further, we were over here. So I don't know, should we go along the front more? This brings us to houses where we were and then the campsite. Because, yeah, this is the pub where we were. I love the music, the customs, and then it brings us back to where we originally were. And I know the boat is over here, but I don't know if there's a way to view the boat from anywhere up top. Sorry, Gaston. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to get up. Is there a way through resident services? No. I want to try and find a way up and see if there's a way to view the ship from up top here, because I know that it's just over there. It is. Oh, there is. You can get, see, this is why we're dedicated. You can get up behind where what I'm calling the motel is, and then you can see the pirate ship from there. That is absolutely amazing. I love that you can now fully, I'm going to go into picture mode here and see if I can get a big view. Oops. That's so cool. So you can fully see the pirate ship from here. I would have, again, missed that. I'm so glad that we're taking our time and re-exploring all the areas because that is just so cool. And the fact that we made it on there just by being thorough, because if we weren't, never would have been on it. But I love that you can actually see the ship. That is so cool. I'm just checking the map in the corner because there is a house down on the beach and I can't remember if we went down to where that house was. So I'm kind of doing a little backtracking because I don't want to miss anything that's on this island. It's just so cool. All right, so heading back across the front, past the pub, back across the... Oh, and there's our island owner. Sorry, I'm not trying to push you. Yeah, see, I don't want to miss anything that's on these beaches. And I was 100% correct. There is a house down on the water, and I see all sorts of fishing stuff outside and canning stuff and barrels. So I'm excited because they are home. So we are going to go inside and say hello. It's Zucker's house. I love the sound of the seagulls. Look at the net walls. I love them. The vines everywhere. The door. I'm obsessed with the stickers. We all know this. I love the little door on the side of the house. It feels like it leads out to some like secret area in the house. But then you've got all the fish, the seaweed. You've got the fish on the cutting board. You've got the cash register. So yeah, you could buy fresh fish, preserves, things that you need to get ready to stock up that ship that looks like it's ready to set sail at any point. You can get it here at Zucker's. Oh, look at the customs on top here, the netting and the old tattered, I'm going to call it tarp, the fish net. I love it. The customs are just everything on this island. So pretty. I'm glad we backtracked and made our way down here because I don't want to miss any single house. And then you've got, of course, the dock leading out into the water. And then the faux houses onto the beach. And the beaches are just, again, so beautifully done. I just don't want to miss a single part of this island. But that is so cool. We saw it. That's why you use the map, too, because I would have fully missed that, but I just remembered in the back of my head. I'm pretty sure that I saw another house. I wanted to make sure that we see everything on this island, going past the pub, the waterways. I love all the custom music, and I love that the seashells are the radios because they just fit the look of the island without putting like a plastic radio on. That's just so cool to me. And then back towards the city portion of the island where we started off, and I love it. And we're back where we started. Crow's Nest. Such a cool island. So much to see, so much detail, so much water work and landscaping. Customs are incredible. The houses are incredible. I love that they're built into the island. I love that secret of trying to find where the ship was. It's so good. And again, you gotta look around and find all of those little secret things, especially on a pirate island. Just seems so fitting. However, we have come full circle on our tour of Crow's Nest, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my tour here. I want to thank you guys though so much for getting dressed up with us, for exploring, for having a little pirate adventure, for finding the ship with me. If you had as much fun as I did with this island, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I say it because I mean it. Thank you guys so much for doing that, for just coming, listening, exploring, running around here, there, and everywhere with me. It means absolutely everything to me. Thank you so much. And as always, you know, I'm going to be back with more Animal Crossing videos.